watched a couple movies. I watched some stuff on streaming. So let's talk about it. Give me a minute to get something I need for one of the movies we're talking about here. Echo Bridge. So, here are my Echo Bridge titles. We'll talk about these at the end of the video. But, right here we have The Lucky One. Now, this is from the director of The Notebook and a bunch of other adaptations of a bunch of movies based on books. And this is a horrible movie because it's so boring and cliche. If you've seen The Notebook, if you've seen any of the director's movies, this is the same exact movie over and over again. And I never want to watch this again. I'm glad this was only $1 at the Goodwill. Because, by the way, this was like brand new in the packaging. And yeah, I'm glad it was only $1 because it is awful. It is the most cliche and boring movie ever. And Zac Efron seriously needs to stop being in garbage like this. Because he's a good actor. And he can do good stuff. But yeah. Alright, let's talk about this other movie that was also really boring. Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. Which is about this guy. He's a teenager. And he's able to kind of have this premonition about when somebody he knows dying. And kind of what goes on with that. What I don't like about this movie is it's very unique in its premise. For like a movie about teenagers, you know what I mean? But what happens in it is just, well, number one, it's really poorly paced. There's not a lot that happens throughout this movie. It's very slowly paced. So from what I understand, the main actor in this movie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but name's on the front. He's this guy. I believe it's that guy right there. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But from what I understand, him and Peyton List were like... She was in this movie just because her boyfriend was in this movie. And it was an opportunity for her to be in this movie with her boyfriend. Which is very weird because it feels like they have no chemistry. Which, if they're dating in real life, you'd think they would. But it feels like they don't. The dialogue and the script is just like... It's just nothing. The performances are fine, but it's not engaging. And it's not unique enough for the premise of this movie. It's so freaking boring and awful. It was only $1, so I'm done with that. But this is one of the Echo Bridge titles that I picked up like at Dollar Tree. I have a ton of these I still need to watch. In fact, I'll show you them now. I haven't watched any of these, keep in mind you. Run for the High Country. I don't know anything about these movies, by the way. So, yeah, that's their Warning Shot. Haven't seen that. Dark Was the Night, haven't seen it. And El Dorado Temple of the Sun. And then these two, Help, I Shrunk My Parents, Help, I Shrunk My Teacher. Again, totally not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids ripoffs. I'm planning to do, so I'm going to finish reviewing the Jurassic Park movies. And then when I finish doing that on my main channel, I'm going to do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And that's when I'll watch these. And then after I'm done with that, there's a Mighty Ducks TV series coming soon. They just started filming it, and I want to have all the Mighty Ducks movies reviewed. And then I'll also do Turner and Hooch, which is also again a Disney Plus series. What a weird movie to get a Disney Plus series. So weird, but you know, I'm gonna review that. Give me a moment to find. There it is. All right, here it is. My remote. To my TV here. I didn't watch anything on Hulu or anywhere else. I just watched some stuff on Netflix. I'm just trying to get done with Star Trek, the original series, because it's not very interesting. It's a good, it was good for the time, but it's just very dated, and some of these stories are just like, really? This is a little too weird and goofy at times. And yeah, I'm trying to finish off season 1. And then so I can move on to the last 2 seasons. Anyways, I'm on episode 12 out of 30 in season 1. So I'm trying, tomorrow I want to be about episode 15, hopefully. so that way I can say, hey, I'm halfway through the season. And then Cobra Kai, I'm on episode 7. I finished episode 7, and now I'm moving on to the last 3 episodes of the season. And then once I'm done with those episodes, I'm gonna start season 2 tomorrow probably. And then I'm also finished 2 episodes of Erased, because I was on episode 6 and I had like a little bit left in it. I was like, okay, so you know, if this is on episode 8 and Cobra Kai is on episode 8, let's just make them both simultaneously. And so I'm gonna finish. So what I'm hoping to do tomorrow, there's that Madagascar series on Hulu dropping tomorrow, Something Wild, and I want to review that tomorrow, hopefully. I'm still debating on it. I need to actually like sit down and watch an episode, because it looks like a little kid's show, but like, of course it's a kid's show, but like a little kid's show, if you know what I mean. But I want to check it out because, you know, I want to support Hulu making more animated stuff, because they don't have a lot of that type of stuff, because I would know about it, they did. And so them doing this is like, yeah, I want to check that out and see what this is. And so I want to watch, so I want to check it out. But it also depends on how many episodes it is. Like, say tomorrow they drop like 26 episodes. I'm like, I'm not watching that, you know what I mean? But it's like 10, maybe 5. Check it out, you know, maybe even 13. But anyways, I am currently watching through this anime Erased, and I'm really liking it, but there's 12 episodes in season 1. It's weird, as it said they were dropping season 1 and 2, and there's only 2 seasons. It said they were dropping it like today, or the day it came out on Netflix, which is not a Netflix original, but it released on Netflix. And they didn't drop season 2, which is weird. So I'm just gonna finish season 1 probably tomorrow. It's like 5 episodes left, something like that. And you know, 5 episodes, knock them out real quick, and then I can just, you know, go and be done with the show. Which, you know, I have 3 shows I'm watching right now: Star Trek, Cobra Kai. Oh, I'm watching Cobra Kai, King of the Hill, Futurama, and a bunch of other stuff. But you know, I'm watching through all that stuff, and I also got more stuff. You know, I got that one Netflix anime coming out next week, and you know, I got a bunch of other stuff I'm watching lately. But you know, I'm watching a lot of stuff right now. But yeah, stay tuned for all that stuff coming. I'm just taking my time with stuff right now. You know what I mean? I'm just relaxing. I'm enjoying being able to watch all these different movies and shows. But it's just like, you know, I'd like to actually go back to the theaters at some point, but unfortunately it's not going to happen for a while. And before you guys ask, I'm not reviewing Mulan. Mulan is $30. I've not heard it's good. And it's only available till November 2nd, so you have to pay the $30 now. And I just don't want to do that, number one. And it's coming out in December. So if I'm going to review it, I will review it when it launches on Disney Plus in December. And I will do that. But just paying for Mulan now is just no thank you. I refuse to do it. And yeah. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. But stay tuned for all that stuff.